Reconnaissance tools like Nmap can find vulnerable systems on the internet. These tools scan ranges of IP addresses for systems with interesting ports open, such as Telnet, Remote Desktop, SSH, and FTP. Many ethical hackers like to know who's gathering this kind of information, and there's a simple way to record reconnaissance attempts. In order to record these network scans, we need a computer whose sole purpose is to listen for connection attempts on interesting ports, then log the data about each attempt. This kind of system is called a honeypot. It looks appealing and hackable from the outside, but it's actually recording data about every remote user that attempts to connect. Today, we'll look at how to set up an extremely basic honeypot using a tool called Pentbox. Pentbox is available online, but many people upload copies of the original program. When downloading tools, especially hacking tools, you have to be certain of the tool's integrity so you don't download malicious software. I've already downloaded the tool and put it in a folder named Pentbox, so let's open that now. From my Kali Linux machine, I'll open a terminal and navigate to cd Pentbox. I'll list the folder's contents to make sure everything is there. Pentbox is a Ruby script. Since Ruby is already installed on Kali, we just need to run the script. To do that, I'll type pentbox.rb and press enter. Once it's open, we can see a variety of options. Pentbox does a lot of things, but right now we're only interested in the Honeypot utility, which is located under Network Tools. First, I'll select number 2, and then we'll select Honeypot, number 3. Once we've selected the Honeypot utility, we're presented with the option to either use fast or manual configuration. I'm going to select number 1, the fast auto configuration option, since the manual configuration only lets us change which port the tool listens on. It also lets us set the message to return to the requesting machine. As soon as we press enter, we're told that the honeypot has started running on port 80. Let's try connecting to it with Firefox to see what happens. I'll open up Firefox and type localhost in the address bar. We can see that the honeypot returns back a web page that tells us access has been denied. Interestingly, the auto configuration option returns a line with a date and time. This doesn't change. Actually, it represents the time the tool was started. Now that we've connected to the page, let's see what Pentbox says. Okay, it looks like the honeypot utility is telling us quite a bit of information. The first line of each entry shows that there was a connection attempt and tells us what the IP address of the connecting machine was, as well as the connection time. After that, the honeypot utility tells us the header information that was received when the connection was made. This information includes both the web browser that was used and information about the type of operating system that connected. So, there's a really simple overview of a honeypot's function. This is just a taste of what you can accomplish. There are many more robust tools available that can log information about connections on many different ports and protocols simultaneously, which is a goldmine of data that will help you keep your network safe.